Started here with Georgia Tech student athlete Lorela Cubaj. And Rod, I'll turn it over to you and you can lead us. Rod, you are muted.
You're muted. I can't hear you.
Hey, Lorela, it seemed like it was a pretty physical game out there. What did you see on the court?
Florida State is a really physical basketball team. They're really athletic. So we kind of knew what we were going into, and definitely the game was really physical. So yeah, it was a tough game for sure.
Third quarter, defensively, they started to beat you guys off the dribble a little bit. What changes did you make in the fourth quarter?
We just were talking together with the coaches and everything. And the bottom line, we just had to get a stop. That's pretty much what we said. So just be down on your legs and just get a stop, pretty much. Nothing crazy.
How big of a lift was it for you guys when Lotman made that three?
Definitely was a really clutch three for sure. Really helped us, and from there we didn't stop. So definitely that boosted our confidence and just got us back in the game for sure.
Marcel?
Yeah,
Marcel, we'll go to you.
Yeah, thank you. Congratulations on the win. I think you made your first 7 shots of the contest. What was that like for you, just being out there? And did you have a feeling just going early that you were seeing the ball going to net that you'd have a big night?
I didn't really know. Pretty much I was taking the shot. Just my teammate just put me in a great position to just put them in. So yeah, I mean that was great that I made the first 7 shot or something. So but yeah, if that means helping my team, for sure.
Yeah, and then lastly for me, three games, 3 wins in a, I think, 5-day span. What does that say about the team, just with everything teams going through on and off the court, to be able to get 3 victories in such a short amount of time?
I mean, we know that it's a difficult time all around the nation. So we just have to be tough. It's gonna be really hard and challenging for us, especially like physically and also mentally. So we just gotta stay together and play the game plan together. So,
Lorela, it seems like your outside shot has really improved as the season has gone on. Is that something you've been working on this season?
Definitely. It's been something that I wanted to add to my game, and I'm glad that it's finally working.
Avery, go ahead with yours.
Hello, Lorela. Congratulations on with Swish Appeal. The first thing I want to ask you, just you were on fire all game long. You shot 10 of 18 with 24 points. You also had 2 steals and 2 blocks and 9 rebounds, as well as 3. So you were just doing it all on both sides of the court. How did your teammates really help you out today and really give you a lift?
Definitely, especially the guards, they really helped me. They knock down shots, pass me the ball inside for sure, put me really in position for me to just knock down the shots. And of course, in defense is like a team effort. So it was nice to play defense with my team for sure.
And also, Lorela, you had a crucial steal at the end of on an inbounds pass that set up your teammate Alea Love to cut the lead on the 2. And what was going through your mind still? Just explain that play to me.
Pretty much we just wanted to win. I think that's the first thing that we said out of I think it was after a timeout or something. We were just we want to win, and pretty much we were on the same page. So that was good. That was great. So.
Anything else for Lorela?
And yeah, just one last thing. Just how is your team? What is your team's mentality as the regular season begins to wind down and the onset of the ACC tournament as well as the NCAA tournament comes along? Just what is your team's mentality? What is your coach really instilled in you guys going forward?
We're just taking one game at a time. We respect everybody that we play. The ACC is one of the best conferences in the countries, and we just go every day, one game at a time, and just play.
All right. Thank you for answering those questions. I really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lorela.
Appreciate it, Lorela.
That's a really big win for us. Florida State, y'all have to understand that that's a top 25 team. They're really good, and they're just going to get better and better now that they've got all their players back. But they're impressive. But I'm going to just the credit to our kids for just being really tough and and just really hanging tough and together, because they had to fight and tooth and nail to get that win tonight. To get down 5 or 6, whatever that was, we got down. I tell you what, they were just really tough. They just refused to lose. But we made some big stops there at the end in the fourth quarter, and just credit to them for showing great toughness, physical toughness and mental toughness. And I'm really proud of them for that.
We'll go to questions, and Rod, if you want to start us off.
Hey, Nell, if I could go back to the last game, did you maybe try to manage the minutes of your starters knowing that this would be a physical game?
Well, I mean, we have to manage our minutes no matter who we play. So it's just managing them for the season pretty much, because, we just don't have as deep a bench. But I'm proud of every player that stepped on that floor tonight. I thought everybody contributed. And that was, it doesn't matter how big your number was in the contribution. It's important to be on the floor and make a difference. And every player made a difference tonight. That's toughness, and that's staying together as a group. And I thought we were just incredibly tough. But managing minutes is something we've done all year and will continue to do.
In that third quarter, when Florida State made a run at you guys and took the lead, it seemed like they were doing a better job of beating you guys off the dribble. Yeah. Did you make any adjustments for that in the fourth quarter?
Well, they got loose from us because we were doing a good job keeping them away from their strong hand, but we just had some letdowns there in that third quarter. I mean, very rarely, I don't even know if we've ever given up 22 in one quarter. So that was that was disappointing, and it hurt us bad. So we had to come back and get ourselves back together and get our minds right to really bear down in the fourth quarter. But yeah, we had some mistakes there in the third quarter that hurt us.
Marcel?
Yep. Marcel, Purdue Sports Choir. Yeah, Coach, how big was Lawton in today? And hurt her shoulder, step out for a little bit, came back, hit some big jumpers in the fourth quarter for you. Just what about her performance and leading you to the win?
Yeah, she's just, that kid is just so tough. She's just gritty and tough and competitive, and those are, that stuff just kind of, it rubs off on everybody. I mean, she's just a fighter. So I've got a team that has several players like that, and you always have a chance to win when you've got players that are just fighting, and they'll do whatever it takes to win. And I thought we did that in the fourth quarter. We just bore down hard and made some big stops. They were getting a lot of tips on offensive rebounds. It was frustrating because we made the stop, but we couldn't get the rebound. We couldn't secure the board because they were tipping. But we got them when they counted right down there at the end. We got couple of big ones.
Yeah, and then also, what about Cubaj? I think she had a career high tonight. 9 rebounds, just missed a double-double. What about her contribution, especially making, I think, her first 6 or 7 shots to start the game, get you going offensively?
Yeah, she's just shooting the ball really well right now. She's just found her rhythm and her confidence with it. So she's just dangerous really right now all over the floor. So that's good for us. But it's nice to see. She got a little tired there in the fourth quarter, but she came through in the end when we had to have it. She's just another one of those gritty players and competitive, and just really was tough there at the end.
Rod, go ahead.
Hermosa had a real quiet first half, but in the second half, when they did a good job of keeping Cubaj off the board, she really stepped up with those 8 rebounds and a key block towards the end.
Yeah, those were huge. How about the rebound off the missed free throw there at the very end of the game on our end of the floor? So, offensively, she didn't quite have that tonight. But she, again, she stepped up and did what she had to do to help us win. And you know, in this game, it's like we're going to miss shots, but you've got to do the things that really matter at the end of the day, and that's rebound and defend. You've got to be able to do those to stay on the floor. And she really came through on that end.
Rod, do you have another one?
No, I just you talk about defense, and you look at the trends in the game, and you held them scoreless in the last 2 minutes, and that enabled you to chip away, make some shots, and then, hey, earlier in the season you struggled a little bit on the foul line, but tonight you really picked it up.
Yeah, we've shot the free throws well the last 2-3 games now. So that's definitely a difference maker. And it's something that, I mean, you've got to be able to hit your free throws. First of all, you got to get there. And so, yeah, I was pleased. I would have liked to hit about 3 or 4 more. That would have made me feel a little better, but we'll take this tonight and move on.
And Avery, why don't you wrap us up?
Hello, Coach Fortner.
Hey.
I'm a Swish Appeal, Avery Wiggins, and I just want to ask you a few questions. When your team got down 7 with less than 4 minutes to go, just what was your mentality? Like, what did you say to your team to really get them going?
Well, for us, we're a very defensive oriented team. So we had to make stops, and we weren't doing that. We weren't getting the rebound. We weren't getting the rebounds. They were getting overboard. So we just had to really bear down and be better defenders, more focused defenders. And we did. But again, I go back to the piece that these kids are competitive. You got Lodamai, you got Lowe. I mean, they were just fighters. They're in every timeout huddle. We're not losing this game. They were very locked in to staying together and making this happen. So really proud of that leadership. And
also your team had 20 second chance points. Just how was your team able to defend to rebound so effectively on the offensive board and to get those points?
Yeah, I think that, Nerea was big. We had 9 offensive rebounds, but we just got them at crucial. We got them at the right times. And that always makes a difference also. But I think at the end of the day, we just had a mental toughness about us that made us make the play, make the stop, and grab the board when we had to have it. And that's, when we got down the 7 points, if that's what it was, I guess that's what it was. The mental toughness that it took to come back from that, because again, I go back, Florida State is a top 25 team. Make no mistake about that. That's a really excellent team. So to come back against them, being down that much is something that's just toughness. And I'm proud of them for that.
Also, Lorela, what do you hope to see from her going forward?
Just to keep doing what she's doing, keep improving that offensive game, being more, the consistent offensive threat from anywhere, because we're trying to move her around a little bit and give her opportunities to score in different areas. So I was happy for her tonight to be able to do that.
Also, just final question, Coach. Has your team closed out the regular season? What do you hope to see from them?
Well, I mean, our goal is just to finish with the best record that we can and get to the NCAA tournament. So we'll see what happens.